What's up, guys? It's Chris from Team Oversight. We're here to show you Andrew Westfall's Protector of the Sanctuary Turbo deck. He played it against me for first place at Locals, and I thought it was really cool. So I wanted to show you guys, and we'll be uploading a live duel of the match as well. So go ahead, Andrew.
All right. So I'll go ahead and get into the deck and then kind of explain some of the card choices and how the combo works after we go through everything. So starting off, we have the free Protector Sanctuary. It's the main card of the combo. Basically, it says as long as this card's face up on the field, your opponent cannot draw cards outside of the draw phase. So that's part of how the combo works. So you need to see him and get him in the graveyard as quick as possible. The one Fiendish Rhino Warrior, another way to get him in the graveyard. Protector is a fiend, so if this is sent to graveyard, you can then send the Protector, and it just sets you up for your combo. Same thing with Mathematician, you can dump the Rhino and then dump the Protector and set up your combo. And then for the card that actually helps me actually be able to win the game outside of just, making my opponent have no hand, it's the 2 Arc Lord Christia. I play 6 Revival Traps, so a lot of times I'll have multiple Revival Traps in my opening hand. So I'll basically just summon Christia, and then in that same chain, it's alright. In that same chain that I summon Christia, I'll summon Protector Sanctuary, I'll leave them with no hand, and then they also can't spell summon, so it makes it a really hard lock for the opponent to get out of. Definitely a card I'll be bumping up to 3 in the future. So that's it for monsters. For spells, you of course have the free Demise. This deck is all about digging deeper into the deck to get to the combo, and it is a troll deck, so Demise just fits in perfectly. 3 Dark World Dealings, never draw a card that gets your Protector engraved and your Christie engraved to set you up for your plays. 3 Into the Void, same thing, draw a card at your end phase, discard your whole hand, so another way to get your Protector and Christie engraved. 3 Magical Mallet, this is here for when you have dead cards in hand, and you need to get them out of your hand and draw into better cards, so that's why that's there. This proxy card is 2 Contract with Dawn 1000. It's a continuous spell from Duel Saga. When it's activated, each player loses 1,000 life points and then draws 1 card. And then there's an effect that's not as relevant. Basically, each player reveals every card they draw after that, and then as long as they have a spell in their hand that was revealed, they can't normal summon / set, but the big thing is it's another draw card, and it helps out with the Nurse Burn side deck as well with the burn damage. And it's only once per turn, which is why I only play 2. Then we have the 2 Desires, also once per turn, which is why I only play 2, and I only own 2 as well, but really good card. 2 Pod Duality, just a card that gets you to that 1 extra combo piece you need to pull off the combo.
Would you ever consider playing 3 of that?
Only reason I don't is because it's a hard once per turn, and I don't want to really draw multiples.
Okay.
1 Foolish Burial, another way to send Protector or Christia to grave. 1 Day of Peace. Thank you to Tyler Kaminsky for hooking me up with Super. Just more draw power, stalls you a bit as well.
I pulled one yesterday, and I was wondering who wanted one because I forgot who mentioned it, and then Mike Shaw ended up wanting it and getting it off me.
No problem. Then finally do 1 Upstart Goblin. Draw power, also really good with Nurse Rapicule in the side deck, and I'll get into that Nurse Burn side deck in a little bit. So for traps, as I mentioned, we're playing 6 Revival Traps, the 3 Call to Haunted, and 3 Oasis of Dragon Souls. Here to bring back your Protector for the no hand combo, and also to bring back Christia for the Spell Summon lock. And I've maxed out on each of them just to see as many of them as possible. And then for the hand loop part of it, we have the free Disturbance strategy and 3 present card. With Disturbance strategy, basically, your opponent shuffles their entire hand back to their deck and draws the same number of cards. So the way you do this with either this or present card, which makes them discard their whole hand and then draw 5, is you activate this first, and then chain your Revival Trap like Oasis, and then Oasis will resolve, bring back Protector, and then the Disturbance strategy will resolve since it was already activated before Protector was on field. So this is how this combo works. And then they'll shuffle their whole hand, since this has to resolve to its fullest, since it was already activated. They shuffle their whole hand, and because Protector's now on the field, they don't draw anything. So you basically just loop them out of an entire hand with that combo. Disturbance strategy is definitely the better of the 2 because there's a lot of decks that can feed off of things going to graveyard off a present card. So this is a card I'm probably putting to 2 to put in the 3rd Christia. And then once Tricksters come out, this deck becomes a lot more consistent and actually able to OTK after the combo. The Tricksters will have the Trickster Reincarnation that vanishes and does the same thing. And then they have like 6 cards that search out the Trickster Trap and there's just a lot of ways to put a lot of damage on board the turn after you do the combo. So that's the main deck, 40 cards.
Do you have an extra deck?
I do, actually.
Okay.
So I have some filler fusions in here. This is the thing that I actually put on the top of my deck if I take this to a regional, which I am actually planning on doing after Code of Duelist comes out with Tricksters. So this is the card I'll put on the top of the extra deck to make the opponent think I'm playing ABCs, but you don't actually go into it.
Would you ever consider putting a different card like on the top of the extra deck, like maybe like a random link monster like Decode Talker or something?
Definitely something I could consider. But yeah, for now it's the ABC Dragon Buster, and the rest of these are just filler fusions I don't actually go into. 9 of them total. The important thing is that if I am ever in a pinch with like try and guess, and I need to gain life points, I can call fusions, and I'll most likely have more fusions in them, which means I'll gain 3,000. And then the 1 synchro, again for try and guess in case I need to gain life points. And then for the 4 Xyz that I sometimes go into, but once Tricksters come out, I'll go into a lot more often. The Castel to remove problematic cards. Gaga Samurai for the guaranteed 3,800 damage. And then the Utopia package of Utopia and Lightning for extra damage as well. And then you're probably wondering with this kind of deck, it seems like a deck that just loses going second, and you're right on that. So you're probably thinking, well, what do you do about game 2 and 3? Well, that's exactly what this side deck is for. So the side deck is a full Smoke and Mirror side. I side deck into Nurse Burn side. So it's 3 Dark Lord Nurse Reficule, 2 Banishment to search out the Reficule, 2 Bad Reactions to Mochi, basically an extra Dark Lord Nurse Reficule. And I play this in extra to this for the Zodiac matchup in case they have the Dryad to pop one of these to have a backup to still be able to do the burn combo. And then for the burn cards, the 3 gift card, 3 try and guess, and then finally the 2 passive destiny. So basically the whole point of this side deck is for when I'm going second, I side these in, side out my protector combo, and this basically gives me a win condition going second.
Okay.
So that's kind of the whole point.
Okay.
So that's it for the deck. I think I ended up getting second today at locals, which is a lot better than I expected, honestly. I just kind of put this together for fun. Figured if I pulled off the combo a couple times, I'd be happy with it. But I did a lot more than that, so definitely happy with how the deck turned out. And it is one that I will be playing at a major event going forward once Code of Duelist comes out, because it'll actually be I think a decently viable troll deck, honestly. And it's just a lot of fun for me personally. So, thank you to Team Oversight for recording or for doing this video. Thank you to Chris for recording. And if you want to check out my channel, it's Drew Decks. They might link it in the description if they're nice.
Yeah, I will.
But yeah, I do a lot of deck profiles of just like random decks like this, fun decks. Not much of a meta player, so I just like being creative and building decks like this.
So do you just like suck it up and lose the Danko Sekka, or do you have an out?
What I am counting on, basically, when I'm going second, is with most players, they won't side Denko Sekka if they go first, because they won't think, oh, I can just normal summon Denko Sekka and win. There are some good players that will do that.
Oh,
and if
yeah,
they do,
I would definitely do that.
Yeah, if they do that, then fine. But, basically the way I see it, if I go second and I pull off the Nurse combo, I win. If I go first and pull off the Protector combo, I might win, but I'll especially win if I pull off the Protector combo with Christia.
Okay.
All right, so that's it for the deck profile. Again, thank you to Chris and Team Oversight, and we'll catch you guys next time.
All right. Thanks, Andrew. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later.
Yep.